What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. And did Gateway just make a destroyer for mere mortals? So if you have a slower arm speed and you're wanting a destroyer type flight, this might be the disc for you. I've been on Team Gateway for about 4 months now, and one of the biggest perks of being on the team is I get to try out new plastic before it hits the market. This disc is just now released. It's gonna be called the Aura, and I think it's gonna fit a sweet spot in my bag. So far, every shot that I've thrown with this disc has been pretty crazy. To be a 12 speed, it's very workable. I can put it on anhyzer and it holds anhyzer on low speed. I can give it a little more speed and hyzer flip it to flat, and I can throw it flat and it'll get a little S shot. For a 12 speed, that's almost unheard of. There's one shot in particular that I'm really excited to throw, and that's gonna be a new hole at Freeman Lake. They just moved the basket, so stick around to see how that goes. So my realm would have normally dumped a little bit harder. This Aura just kind of holds whatever line you put on it. I mean, it fought out of it, but needs a little more hyzer. That's probably gonna be okay. I'm so excited that this disc just got PDGA approval. So now I can bag it and throw it during tournaments, things like that. One of my favorite flip up distance drivers. In a headwind, maybe not so much, but a tailwind, this thing bombs. I know one thing that's not okay. I'm starting to get out of my operational temperature. You know how electronics kind of have a temperature range? 90 degrees is kind of the upper limit for this big guy.
And now we're on to the shot that I thought I was gonna use this disc for, and that is a long backhand roller on hole 6 at Freeman Lake. It's in the long, and that's almost 400 feet. But the problem was there was too much wind from left to right. The second shot is actually a realm doing pretty close to what I would expect the Aura to do with no wind at all. And that is more of a straight roller that finishes at the pin.
So who's the Aura for? I would say a little bit of everybody. Your professional is going to be able to use it for long anhyzer shots. They go high over the trees and turn over, maybe even into rollers. But then your amateur player that has slower arm speed is going to get a little extra distance out of it. 320, 380, somewhere around there. I'm throwing these pretty far with not a whole lot of effort. As long as I'm throwing pretty good that day, I can get 350, 360. They are a little bit flippier than my realms, so I throw them primarily in like a tailwind, hardly ever throw them in a headwind. If you guys are enjoying the channel, here's another video that YouTube thinks you might like from me. Have a great day. Stay in the fairway, guys. Stay inside at this point. 90 degrees, man.